All right.
Kane gone?
Yeah, it's long gone.
Good.
So, what's the news?
Scott Windsor's Jean's father. At least he says he is. I don't see anything funny in any part of this.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm just trying to get my head round it. Scott Windsor? But Zoe, you see him all the time. How could you not know? I'm sorry. Listen, how are you doing?
I don't know.
There'll need to be a DNA test, but he's admitted to having sex with her. So father or not, it's more than likely that he raped her. I mean, when you saw him, did anything come back?
Nothing.
Try to remember.
I can't!
No, don't even try. Zoe, come on, sit down. I'll go make you a hot drink. You feeling any better?
Not really.
Look, Zoe, there is no rush.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Chris.
Should stop wasting time and call the police.
Stop wasting time. More than a year's gone by. I doubt a few more hours will make much difference.
And what could I tell the police? There's no evidence.
She's right, you know. It's hard enough to get a rape conviction at the best of times.
Right, it'll be difficult, so let's not even bother trying.
I didn't say that, did I?
He must have forced you.
I don't know. I was sick. I don't know what I might have done.
Just remember how you felt when you found out you were pregnant. Considering an abortion. Planning to give Jean up. Think about the agony that you've been in all this time. Wondering what happened to you.
Chris.
One man is responsible for all that pain. Well, I'm not going to let him just walk away from it. No, he's going to pay for what he did to you. How are you getting on? I can't stand this.
Oh, you can't.
Come to any conclusions yet?
No.
Yes.
Really?
So I can call the police?
No. Before anything else happens, I want to have some answers, and there's only one person that can give them to me.
No, wait.
I want to go and see Scott.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Chris, I'm going to see him, so either you take me or I drive myself. I want to talk to him.
It wasn't rape, obviously. She came on to me, Chloe. And I didn't know she was sick either.
This is so sleazy.
It was a one-off. It was a stupid mistake.
Well, that makes it okay.
It meant nothing.
Were we together at the time? Why we? I can't believe you.
Let's not overdo the outrage, considering your history with Cydia.
Vivian!
Well, someone's got to say it.
Yeah. And let's remember what a huge deal he made of that, eh? Well, all the time he was knocking up a schizophrenic lesbian who didn't even know what she was doing!
I've told you, I didn't know that she was sick, all right?
I'll get it. No, I'll go. I'll get rid of whoever it is. I know I should have resisted, but it was sex on a plate. Suddenly, this good-looking woman was throwing herself at me. What am I supposed to do?
You were supposed to remember you had a girlfriend.
Look, I'm gonna... I don't think you need me here.
I came over to talk to you.
Right.
Alone, if possible.
Chloe,
Go! We're finished.
you mean we're finished talking?
Just get out of my sight!
My room.
Don't be stupid. She's not going up there with
Chris!
you. No.
I want to do this right now, so either we go up there or you can all leave.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm here if you need me.
So am I.
I heard what you said.
I'm sorry about that.
You said I threw myself at you. Viv said it too at the hospital.
That's pretty much how it happened.
I don't believe you.
Well, I can understand if you don't want to believe me, Zoe, but I mean, this whole thing must be a nightmare for you.
Don't you dare patronise me. Just tell me what happened. Tell me all of it.
All right. I was in the wool pack. You asked me to drive you to this party that Chris was throwing.
Go on.
Well, there was a bit of a scene. You'd had a fair bit to drink. Charity came up to you, tried to talk to you. She tried to get you to leave. And then you kissed her.
And then?
And then Chris asked me to drive you home. You were crying, so I stopped the car. I tried to reassure you. I tried to tell you that everything was going to be all right.
Yes.
I was just trying to be nice to you, Zoe. But you kept telling me how grateful you were. And next thing I know, you were all over me. And you started taking my clothes off. And that's when it happened.
Suppose you knew about this.
No, I didn't.
Have a good laugh about it, did you?
I didn't know. Chris, will you just leave her alone? You heard Scott when we came in. He was just telling her then. That was the first I heard about it.
No. So you're just another casualty of Scott Windsor. Didn't you ever guess that your boyfriend was a rapist?
Can you stop saying that? Truth hurts, doesn't it?
I'm warning you. I'll take you to court if I have to.
Oh, don't worry. Scott's going to get his day in court. You know, I almost hope that he isn't the father. Zoe would still never know who it was, but at least it wouldn't be your disgusting son.
Of course he's the father. That's what worries you, isn't it? He's got rights. This only came out because Jean was being abused. We could end up having custody.
Over my dead body.
Wait here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get something. Suppose this is true.
It is.
Suppose this is true. What did you think was going on? Did you really think that I'd suddenly found you irresistible?
I thought you were a bit drunk. But not so drunk that you didn't know what you were doing. And you were feeling low.
Scott, I wasn't feeling low. I was having a schizophrenic episode.
I didn't know that, Zoe. I didn't know that you were sick.
Oh. This was entirely consensual. Why didn't you ever say anything?
Because I didn't want Chloe to find out. At first, I assumed you knew what you were doing, and I was sure that you were going to tell her. But then when I found out that you were ill, I felt terrible.
Scott, you were driving for me. You took me shopping for baby clothes, for God's sake. All that time you knew, and yet you said nothing.
When people found out that you were pregnant, they started talking about rape. I was scared, Zoe. I was terrified. But you have to understand the position I was in.
Oh, I have to, do I? Well, I don't think that you try to ever understand the position that I was in.
I know, but things have changed now. It's out in the open. People can know that I'm Jean's father. I can help. I can be part of her life.
What are you talking about?
I can help. Especially if you're finding it hard going.
What?
If you're having trouble coping.
You're talking about her injuries?
Yeah.
You think I'm responsible for them? You think I'm abusing Jean?
No, I didn't say that, Zoe. Everybody knows how hard it is to bring up a
Oh,
kid.
that's enough.
What?
You think you can take my baby away from me?
No.
You're a vile, selfish coward who came close to ruining my life.
Zoe,
I'm not
please.
letting you anywhere near Jean, do you understand? You're having nothing to do with her. Right. Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
This picture, look. Scott, aged 3 months. Scott, aged 6 months. And here, nearly a year. Remind you of anyone?
I'm not interested.
I'm Jean's grandmother. And I'm telling everyone. And do you know why? Because I'm not ashamed to be a grandmother. I'm proud of it. And I intend to spend time with my granddaughter.
Well, you can forget about that.
I beg your pardon?
I want to go.
Fine.
I will not forget about it.
I'm going to have to go, all right? I'll see you later.
Hey! I will not be ignored. I won't forget about it.
Dave! Shut up!
So are we going home then?
No, I want to see Jean.
Okay. Drop you off if you like.
Yeah, sure.
Is that all right? I need to see her.
Of course, it's fine. Are you going to tell us what happened with Scott?
Hey, Zoe?
I want him out of my life.
Meaning?
Call the police. I want him charged. I want him put away.
Thank you.
I think it is Scott. I think he's the father.
We don't know that.
Ever since I got pregnant, I've been asking myself that question, lying awake at night, torturing myself, trying to remember.
All right.
And all the time he's been there. In the street, in the Woolpack, seeing me and Jean week after week. I can't believe he's been right in front of me all this time.
But he's not going to be right in front of you for much longer. He's going to prison, Zoe. He's going away for a long time. If they don't get a confession out of him, it's going to mean you're going to have to stand up in court. Are you okay with that? Zoe?
It's not the point.
What do you mean?
It's not the point, Chris. The point is, why can't I remember? Even now that I know it's Scott, why is it all a complete blank?
Because you were ill.
If I've forgotten sleeping with Scott Windsor, then maybe I hurt Jean and I've forgotten that as well.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. How could you possibly say that? Would I ever, in a million years, sleep with Scott Windsor? No, absolutely not, and yet I did.
You mustn't think like this.
I can't help it.
You mustn't. A few days ago, everything was fine. Jean was with us, and it was irrelevant who her father was. That's how it's going to be again. We don't need anyone else. We don't need anyone.
It's just words, Chris. It's just whistling in the dark. The truth is, my world is falling apart.
Zoe.
My world is falling apart.